some point, I need to tell you the story about when I merged with all that is in
Yeah,
Bali, right? At you. I don't know if that's
yeah.
now or later, but that is.
Go for it. Go for it.
Well, so I think I told you about my friend Tracy that passed, right? And I would say hi to all the I think you even said hi to some butterflies with me, and we were like, "Hi,
Yeah, because
Tracy."
yeah, I know. I mean, I never officially found my spirit animal, but I picked one a couple of years ago with a friend, and this is also a butterfly. So we were
Oh,
meditating. Yeah, yeah. We were
wow.
meditating in Vietnam on the temple and looking in the forest. And when we opened our eyes, when the timer went off, like there were so many butterflies, and we were both just in awe and saying, "This is our spirit animal." So since then, also butterfly is my spirit animal, like the official one. But I think it's actually a different one. I think it's time to find out the real one also.
But again, it's something that you kind of let come to you. Like I wasn't like I wanted to be a but I just kept seeing them, and then that I was like, okay, that's my friend Tracy.
Yeah,
But what I didn't know was I knew it. I thought it was Tracy, and she
yeah.
would come around and times I needed her a lot, like when I was emotionally going through it at yoga, or even there's a lot of butterflies outside my apartment, and it's like this is so home and comforting to me. But with
Yeah.
my friend, I found out I have the friend from Dr. Joe who I've been keeping in touch with all the time, who's a psychic. And I didn't know that until recently. And the me, her, and this other girl um, are communicating on Marco Polo. And she told the other girl that her grandfather's coming in the symbol of John Deere because she's that brought that up. And then she
Mm.
all of a sudden had like a impromptu reading with her where she was like, this is what he's trying to tell you, this is what he wore, this is what he said, this you need to put, she's like, you need to take close and she kept telling both of us this in like a week leading up to this, like pay more attention to your signs, not just, oh, I see a butterfly, cool, like what am I thinking, what am I seeing, what am I doing during that time, right? And then you're like, you'll get more of a message. So a couple of days ago, Amber said to me when I brought up the butterfly again, and I said, oh, I did the Spartan race, and there was a guy that had at one obstacle. I saw a guy had a chest tattoo that was a butterfly. So I finally took it, and stopped to myself, and said, "All right, I need to look around. What else is going on? Be more aware." And then I looked around, and as soon as I did, someone else ran by with another butterfly tattoo, and I was like, "Are you kidding me?" And then as
Uh,
soon as I was like, "Oh my god, too!" And then as soon as I saw that, a butterfly flew right by me, and I was like, "What is this trying to tell me?" But I was in the middle of a race. So that all happened, and I went on with the race. And then after the race, we got lunch. And I kid you not, my friend that I ran the race with has a giant butterfly tattoo on her leg and a butterfly phone case. And I was just like, oh my God, what is happening? So I brought it up to Amber and I told her all this. And then she had already mentioned to me, like, she said, okay, she goes, I'm looking over here because I wrote down the notes. She said, that I want you to know, Nicole. She goes, I just have to do this for you. I just have to connect the dots. Tracy is communicating with you. That is her. She is communicating with you. And she's been trying to, and now you're seeing that. And just know that she is. And she's like, I'm not going to tell you anymore right now. Just know that and be aware of it. And just say, oh, this is Tracy communicating. I'm listening every time it happens. And I was like, oh my God. And then I was already blown up. You're kind of fluttering your eyes like a butterfly right now. It's adorable.
it's true.
Uh,
I'm crazy
so
now.
she told me that, and I was like, oh my God, that's so beautiful. Like, she's been communicating with me for like a while now. And then I shared with her a story that I don't know if I told you this or not. This was like maybe 2 or 3 days before I met you. And there was a point at the very end of me staying at Soulshine the last day when I was trying to go do yoga. Yeah, it was the last night I was there. I was trying to go do yoga before I got a massage. And this amazing music and the togetherness lamp, you've been there, right? Kept playing. The DJ was playing this really good music. And I just literally couldn't get myself to walk away from the music. So I just kept going toward it. And I was the only one there, and I was thinking how beautiful. You know how much I love this hotel. I was thinking
Yeah,
how
so good.
beautiful it is,
So beautiful.
how amazing everything was. I was just overloaded, overwhelmed with gratitude and like a sense of awe of everything around and all the magic that had happened before that. And then I sat on the spinny chair and I felt like a little kid again. And I had this moment where I felt like a little kid, and it was almost like I had like a near death experience, like in the sense of it felt like my life flashed before my whole eyes and everything was happening like all at once. Like I can't even explain. It's like, and I saw a butterfly and I was like, oh my God, it's Tracy. And I had like a childhood fly, and it was all just like, I don't even know. It's like beyond words, right? It was beyond the senses. And I was just like, I can't believe this is real. This is all really. And as soon as I said that, and I was like, Tracy, they started playing our song together, which was I Want It That Way because we went to Backstreet Boys. And then I just lost it. I was like, oh my God, she's here. Something's happening. And I just dropped down to my knees, like on the floor, crying in like devotion and love and gratitude. And I was just like, I literally was like, thank you, thank you, thank you. And it was like overwhelming. And I went to journal it, but it was too much, and audio recorded it, and I found the audio recordings last night, and it was literally I'm like sobbing while Backstreet Boys is playing in the background, and I'm just like, oh my God, my soul! It just feels like my soul's merging with everything, and Tracy just flew by, and I don't even know what's happening. I don't even know, but I was saying all this right, and I was just then the DJ played a song about butterflies right after that, and I was just like, oh my God, and I was just overjoyed over everything, right? And so I shared that story with Amber. I was like, oh, here's a fun little butterfly story. I brought that up after she's communicating. And then she wrote back to me and she goes, Nicole, this is what she said. Ah, so crazy. She goes, when that happened, when that moment happened and you were spinning on the chair with the DJ, you energetically opened your heart and invited Tracy in to be with you. And she literally goes, like, as she's saying this to me, she's like, Tracy's telling me this right now. And she's like, what happened was Tracy's energy body merged with your energy body to give you a taste of the all. And you merged with her and it left an imprint on you that energetically leveled you. First she said, oh, that healed you, that this, and then she goes, oh wait, no, she's saying level up. It was to level you up in your life, in your energy. It drastically shifted me into a new dimension, a new reality, a knowing that's closer to the truth, to the all that is, to everything. And this was just happened like a day ago. She shared this with me. And she goes, that energetic shift happened in me because we merged and I asked her to join. And then she came back on the video and said to me, wait, I have a correction of how she wants me to explain this. Tracy did a coherence healing for you from the other side, which is something we do in Dr. Joe. Yeah. So she said that's the best way I can describe it. Her energy came in and just corrected or shifted or moved whatever I needed in my heart to move me into the life that I desire. And it came because I was open to it. And I was like, oh my God, that makes sense. That's how I felt in that moment. Like I was merged with everything. And then I just was like, holy crap. And I just re listened to her, Amber saying that last night. And then I found my audio recordings and it was almost like verbatim what I said. Like it was like I felt like I merged with everything and Tracy was there and I was connected to everything and it was just how everything really is. And it was just like, and Amber just felt that because she could feel energy. And when I told her that story, she felt me in that time. And she said she saw what was happening in her mind's eye for me. Isn't that so beautiful?
So beautiful.
So then she also told me that Tracy's excited that I've realized that we're communicating and to lean into that more because she's like my gatekeeper in the sense of like whenever I'm unsure or I'm feeling lonely in the 3D or I want to connect to more, to call her in and ask her to bring me deeper because she's someone I trust on the other side and she's a strong person that is able to like reach me.
Something like your personal spirit guide.
Yeah.
Yeah, because Gatekeeper, I think Gatekeeper has a little bit of the energy of constriction and like it's Gatekeeper, right? But I think it's maybe your guide. It's just your
Yeah,
spirit
it's more
guide.
like a gate opener.
Like what?
A gate opener. Even
Gate
though it's not
opener.
a
No keeper. It's true. So she's your butterfly shaped gate opener guide. I love it.
Yeah. Isn't that cool though? And that was literally right before I met you, like 2 days. And that's when all the, like everything was just, you probably remember, I was just in awe of everything around, and I knew that
I know.
it was just like, I just couldn't believe that she could see that. And like, that's why I went and got my journal out too. And I was reflecting, and I was just like, holy crap, it's all connected. And yeah, it was just
Yeah.
such a great.
Honestly, gratitude is also such a big thing, also for manifestation. But yeah, thank you for sharing the story. And it's interesting what also happens in those contexts. I don't know if you saw it, but yeah, I was like my eyes turned into a butterfly at some point. But then but then also I got kind of tired, and then I needed to yawn, but I didn't want to. And usually what happens is like in a usual coaching session for example as well, then also it's a process which is a back and forth, right? Where we're together in this moment, that I could feel also just by you sharing this story from your heart, also things just shifted in me, because yawning, right? That's a usual typical sign of the body, just releasing and relaxing, of course. And it happens a lot in coaching sessions, especially if yeah, embodiment is a big part, right? So thank you also for the uh like coherence healing session. Yeah, also with Tracy.
Because we're connected through our gold string between our hearts, so you felt it.
Yeah. And so I kind of got a glimpse of Tracy as well now. Cool. Thank you.
We're all
Ah,
We're all that's the so there's my point. We're part of that. We're part of all that is. It's just an illusion, a veil. It's this ego. It's this
yeah.
construct that's around all of that, but that's what we really are.
Yeah. What's something you expect now from reality which used to feel impossible?
It used to feel uncomfortable.
Impossible.
I mean, I know that nothing's impossible. Every single thing is possible. Literally everything and anything.